Alright, so we are in the final boss fight for the Bloodborne DLC, the Old Hunters. This is the Orphan of Kos. I guess it's not Cosm, deconfirmed, whatever. Let's get into this boss guy because he's a fuck shit asshole. To start, middle range is not safe to be. Don't try to feel this guy out that way. Like, you can't just, you gotta be either really close to him or get some good distance, because his weapon just, it catches you if you're at a good moderate range. If you're in that between distance between far and close, you'll get fucked a lot. Try to get on his sides. I recommend that you stick to his left side, but get ready to dodge a lot over. Like, try to dodge just as much as you can. Like, get one hit off and try to get away. You can combo him if you have the ability to stagger him, like I found out I could with my weapon. Fire buff is a pretty good way to hurt him. This boss is more of a wait out game. You really need to just kind of work him down. It takes a lot of damage, really, to kill him. So you're going to lose a lot of health in the process. That swinging move he does there is honestly one of his most dangerous, as it's very hard to dodge. It's hard to see coming. And, well, it's not hard to see coming as much as it's hard to really dodge after you've gotten hit with the first one. Unless you're next to him or on the side. So really, in this phase, be careful when you're on his left side, as sometimes he will purposely have moves that they hook around, they swing back, so they'll just catch you on the way out. So you gotta be really watching where his weapon is more than where he is. And that seems like something that really just, it made the fight interesting for me, but onwards with this, using your fire weapon generally, like I did, really helps. He does not take kindly to it. He throws his little softball meat pellet eggs, that we're going to call them. He can throw them on the ground and make a weird ground explosion. All that's very easily avoidable. He'll pull it out and, you know, get ready to dodge the minute he, like, swings his hand with it. You see you get a good distance from him, and he's not too bad, but he tries to get close to you. He's very aggressive, he's very fast. And these two factors really define a lot of the tone of the fight, which was me frantically trying to get off a few cheeky hits here and there, while he tried to basically bash my skull in. And as you can see, if it wasn't for blood vials, probably would have happened quite a while ago. But, really during this fight, you want to just kind of keep moving. I don't actually recommend getting behind him so much in this stage, as he tends to kind of counter back. Like, he has just moves to counter that. When he leaps away from you, which I believe was just a moment ago, if you try to chase him, he actually tends to, like, throw stuff or, like, swing his weapon with the long reach out. So that way when you jump forward, you jump straight into his attack and take full damage or moderate damage, depending on how hard you slammed into it. So be careful with that. If he wants to get away from you, you let him get away from you, because he'll come back, don't worry. He wouldn't leave you hanging. When he starts coming towards you, like he does that forward leap, you want to go towards him. Just try to get up in his face, get behind him, get a few hits off here and there. If you can stagger him, do that. It's hard to stagger him during his weapon swing. Happens, I think, sometimes, but I haven't really gotten a good test of it before he died. But with his eggs, he can be staggered, so take very heavy advantage of that. And also when he yells or sets up leaps and shit. Now, both these stages can be parried. This is important because if anyone's good with parrying specifically and they don't want to fucking deal with what I'm dealing with right now and having to play the juke game for 10 days, then they can essentially just kind of, they can get his times down. Just shoot him whenever he swings. You know, it's pretty easy to read his frames, but that doesn't mean it's easy to fucking actually land a shot that will do it. Okay, this stage of the fight, I actually don't recommend staying locked on. Iframe saved my life. We're right there, but you honestly kind of want to break lock and try to make big boy jukes. As you can see here, I'm not locked onto him anymore. He does his jumps and shit, and I start playing it like I was in Dark Souls, rolling, trying to get one quick hit on the back. Sometimes two if I'm lucky right there, I did. And then just moving. When he does this crazy leap around like this, as you can see, my strategy was to continuously kind of lead him around a circle. And then I staggered him out of his little roar. I guess he was, I don't know what it was for, but I didn't get to find out because I fucked his shit up. Right there, nearly died again if he'd gotten those combos off, but really just this fight, he's a sociopath. You can already tell, like, just the way he moves. It's honestly hard to believe that any human being could physically keep up with this thing. Honestly, like, I didn't even understand it. And the sad part is, this isn't even the hardest part of the fight yet. We're almost there, don't worry. Buckle up, it gets worse. As you see, he does his leap around. That leap strike honestly saved my ass so many times because the fact is his worst move in this kit. He still does his swings, which you can just juke around. He does a lot of, I'd like to call it fluff, I guess, where he just jumps around, and he really doesn't seem to have a direct goal. Like, he's trying to hit you, but, like, you can tell his moveset isn't really, like, it's not accurate. Like, it's easy to see coming and dodge, so it's more like just to, I guess, to fuck with you and really keep you on your toes and make you scared. but it just really didn't faze me that much, because you could just tell, like, look at that, like, he comes back around, but, like, his swings are so fucking wild and inaccurate. That time they weren't so wild and inaccurate, and I got my shit rocked. Again, nearly died, but game spared me out of pity. But as you get to this part of the fight, he starts getting way more aggressive. As you can see, he's just swinging like crazy. He's not giving me very many chances to take a break, and whenever I get one little cheeky heal off, he's coming right back at me. That leap there he still does, which is honestly the saving grace. And now he starts using his eggs more often. Yay, fun. Now, when he does his little leap in the air and throws his eggs, your best bet is to be near him. So when he drops down, you can just beat the shit out of him. Don't be right under him, obviously, for safety reasons, but don't be like 5 miles away from him where his eggs can paint you. Like right here, I fucking rushed him like an idiot, but I rushed him as he threw his eggs. If you're gonna rush the dude, either do it before he throws his eggs, or back the fuck up, because I learned the hard way that wasn't a good idea. Right here, I get trapped actually against a wall, so be careful. His eggs will keep going. I don't know like what the trapping is exactly on why they pursue you, but they will keep coming. I guess if you're corner trapped especially, they love to hit you. So in that instance, I got put up against a wall, and I just didn't have time to dodge. So try to keep yourself in the center of the arena for this fight, or at least in a good enough spot to move around. Don't let his eggs keep fucking with you. Just keep under him, really, in that part. Don't stay directly under him, but just kind of keep near where he's going to drop down, so you can just punish him for doing his leap. Essentially, this fight is just a giant game of cat and mouse. You have to just continuously fake him out, juke around, and then come back, hit him real quick while he's doing his crazy swings, and then punish him. And repeat. It's a bitch. It took 5 fire papers and 17 blood vials. Well, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting, guys.